Hello, second grade. In this lesson, this is going to be our problem solving for adding and subtracting money. We are going to be given a total of what a person spends, and we need to figure out which two items the person bought to equal this total. So let's read the question first. James spends 86 cents. What two items did he buy? So up here we have 4 different items and their price tags, and we know 2 of them are going to add up to 86 cents. So we could just randomly pick 2 totals and add them together to see if they equal 86 cents, or we could work a little bit smarter. I'm going to choose the smarter way. We're going to focus on the ones place of all of the items. We're also going to focus on the ones place of how much we spent. So at this point, we can look and see which 2 numbers added together would give us a 6 in the ones place. 5 plus 7 would be 12, so that would be a 2 in the ones place. Same with this 7 and 5. The 7 plus the 7 would give us a 4 in the ones place. The 7 and the 1 would give us an 8, and we can see the 5 here and the 1 here would give us a 6 in the ones place. So that's a start. So we're going to set up the problem now to add 55 cents for the book plus the 31 cents for the pen. The 5 plus the 1 that we knew gave us a 6 in the ones place was a great start. Now what we don't know is, will the tens work out? So we have 5 tens plus 3 tens gives us an 8 in the tens place, and we can see that it matches. So to answer the question, what 2 items did he buy, we would tell a book and a pen. So that was an example of how we're going to be using the ones place to figure out, will it work for the total that is spent. Now let's look at another example. Antonio has 82 cents and spends it all. What 2 items did he buy? So I left the ones places highlighted for our items that he could possibly buy, and I'm also going to highlight the ones place that we're trying to get to. So we're trying to get a 2 in the ones place. So as I go through, I'm going to be looking at all the combinations to see what will give me a 2 in the ones place. Now at this point, we have to think regrouping. We have 1 here, 7 here, so that would give us an 8 in the ones place. Same with this combination. 7 and 1 would also be 8. A 7 and a 7 would give us a 4 in the ones place. A 7 and a 5 would give us 12, so that would get us the 2 in the ones place. The problem here is we have 7 plus 5 for the pencil and book, but we also have 7 plus 5 for the book and the iPhone. So that's going to affect our tens place. So now what we can do is a guess and check. So I'm going to try the book plus the iPhone to see if it gives me 82 cents. So 55 for the book plus 47 for the iPhone. The 5 plus the 7 gives me 12, so that's where we get the 2 in the ones place. But it also creates a regrouping situation. 1 plus 5 is 6, plus 4 more gives me a 10. So that would equal 102 cents, which does not match my 82 cents. So the other combination we can try is the book for 55 cents and the pencil for 27. The 5 plus the 7 still gives me the 2 in the ones place. Regrouping. 5 plus 1 gives me a 6, plus 2 more gives me an 8, and I can see now that this is the total that is matching. To answer the final question, he bought a book for 55 cents plus the pencil for 27 cents, and that gave me the total that I was looking for. So now you can see how the ones place is going to be really important when trying to make an exact total by adding two amounts together.